We are not perfect, but okay. So the volume of a cube with edge 3 centimeters is equal to the length times the width times the height. Did I say that right? That would be equal to the length times the width times the height. So it is a cube, so this side is 3 centimeters and this side is 3 centimeters. So one way you can remember this is that if it's not like a cube and it's some other shape, you're basically finding the area of the face and then multiplying it by the height of whatever is behind it. So 3 times 3 times 3, that would be equal to 27, and that is C. I don't know if I explained that properly enough, but you're basically multiplying the face, so the area of the face. So imagine this as a square, pretend this isn't there. You're finding the area of the face and then multiplying it by what is on the back. And we're told that the area of this rectangle is 53.6 centimeters squared. So this is the length. No, this is the length and this is the width, right? So we know that the area of a rectangle would be length times width is equal to 53.6, and we're told that the length is multiplied by 4. So this length is multiplied by 4 and the width is halved. What would the new area be? So it's going to X off that part. So then you can carry this half to the side. You can put the numbers together. So 4 times a half would be 2LW. This is equal to 2. Remember that LW is 53.6. So you're basically multiplying this by 2. So therefore the answer is 107.2. Let me go back over that. You have a rectangle. The area of this rectangle is 53.6. So length times width is equal to 53.6. No, it says that the length is multiplied by 4 and that the width is halved. So right here, you have 4 times the length. So forget this is a whole other rectangle. So this is the old rectangle. So the length is multiplied by 4 and the width is halved. So therefore this is when you put the numbers together, so you have 4L and you have the half W. Now this is the same thing as 4 and a half LW. That is equal to 2LW. So that is how we got that. And remember that LW is equal to 53.6, and that is where we get the 107.2 from. On leaving Trinidad, the time on a pilot's watch was 23. So this is when he was leaving Trinidad. When he arrived at his destination in the same time zone the next day, it was 03 hours. So if you are comfortable like that, you can draw a clock. So we know that 23:00 hours is 11 p.m. So draw your clock. 12, 6, 3, 9. So he left Trinidad right here. And he arrived here. Right? How long did his flight take? So 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, and 2 to 3. That's 4 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, his flight took 4 hours. Okay. Number 38. We're given a trapezium. So don't be scared when you see these big shapes that you don't know. Sometimes you just have to read the instruction and they're asking you to do something very simple like a perimeter or something, and you see the shape and say, boy, I don't know how to do this, because they can give you any shape and give you something very, very basic to do and you get intimidated. So don't be scared. It's very possible. It's a right angle. The height inside here is 5 centimeters, and up here it is 8 centimeters. Not drawn to scale. So R, Q, S, P. So it wants the area of the trapezium. How do we find the area of a trapezium? So now there's a formula. Okay, so the way how we're going to find this is by A plus B over 2 times the height. Sometimes you see these formulas and you get intimidated, so you just find a little way. You're a little way of remembering it. So it's just the top plus the bottom divided by 2. So you basically find the average of the sides divided by 2 times the height. Think about it, math it out in your head and realize it makes sense. So this is A, B, so 8 plus 16 upon 2 multiplied by the height, which is 5. So therefore that is equal to 26 over 2 times 5. That is 13 by 5. That is a histogram which shows the number of children aged 4, 5, and 6 who took part in a survey. My diagram is not cute, but we get the point. So they're asking for the modal age. So when you're asking for the mode, you're looking for the most frequent one. So the age that is most frequent now is age 7. Oh, I didn't write the... So here is the age and here is the number of children. So this is saying that at age 7, 5 children took part in the survey. At age 4, 3 children took part in the survey. And at age 5, 4 children took part in the survey, and so on. So children aged 7 are the most common set of children that took part in the survey. So 7 is C. 40 got cut off, but the solution is they were asking how many students took part in the survey. So the way how we will do that is that we'll go to each age and count off the amount of students. So at age 4, we have 3 students taking part in the survey. At age 5, we have 4 students taking a part in the survey, and we do that for each of them, and then we add it up, so the sum is 15. So number 41 is asking for the median of the numbers 1, 1, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7 again, and 8. Okay, so when we talk about median now, what we really are looking for is basically the middle. Where the when you talk about median, you're looking about middle. So first things first, you need to make sure that the numbers are in order. Realize that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers. Now when we have an even amount of numbers, you can't necessarily, because if it was an odd amount of numbers, you could eliminate, and you'd have one number in the middle. But it's an even amount of numbers, you're going to have 2 numbers in the middle. Let me show you. So from this side, cross, 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 cross. So we have 2 numbers in the middle. We can't cross them out because then we'd have no numbers. What do? Simple. We find the average. 6 plus 7 upon 2. 13 over 2. Therefore, the median is 6.5. So, number 42. We're looking at probability. So now they said they tossed 3 coins. So imagine you have 3 coins and you toss them. Now, what are the possible outcomes? You could either have, on coin 1, you could either have a head. On all of them, you could either have a head, a head, a head, a head, a head, a head, a tail, a head, a tail, a head, a head, a tail, 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 head, head, tail, head, tail, 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 head. or tail, tail, tail. That's 8 outcomes, right? So the question is asking, what is the probability of randomly obtaining at least 2 heads? So it says at least 2, so therefore you're looking at the probability of obtaining either 2 heads or 3 heads. If it said 2, it would be just 2 heads, but at least 2 means it can be 2 or more. So go through and see, okay, which one of these is more than 2 heads? So this. So that's 4 out of the 8 options. So 4 out of the 8 options, you can get at least 2 heads. So when you simplify this, it's equal to a half, and that's